Now, when you think that you need to know everything that's happening in the world of showbiz, you think Bethany Minelle. Well, we do, don't we?
There's a build-up.
Wow, what an accolade.
So,
It's great.
good to see you. Look, what we're talking about today, lots of renewals.
Lots of renewals. Sky is pulling out all the stops. We've got 80 Sky original shows coming out this year.
80. Sorry, 80?
80. There's only 10 months in the year left. And 10 of those are brand new commissions. So we've got so much going on. And there was a big swanky do this week in town at the Tate Modern. Chris Evans hosted, Ellie Goulding sang at the after party, and all the stars were swanking about, letting us know what they're going to be doing. And one of the shows that is getting a new season is Brassic. Now, we haven't even got the second season of that yet. That's still to come, but that's been signed up, third season, Joe Gilgan, about life up north. And I think we've got a little clip we can show you from season 2 of that.
Famous spy.
6 of us, Jim.
You need to get him out of that shed and get him back robbing again.
It's only 10k by Friday.
By Friday.
By Friday.
By Friday.
By Friday.
But I think we've established how long we've got.
Michelle Keegan stars in that too, of course. So, I mean, that's gone down well. Something else that's getting a second season, Cobra. Obviously, you guys know it well, having starred in it.
Slight exaggeration.
But, you know, now's your chance
They've
to
asked
get
us
back on.
back. They've asked us back already.
But, I mean, how are you going to top? Obviously, the first season was
fabulous.
fighting solar storms. You know, end of the world was nigh. But, yeah, there's going to be another one. So we'll see what happens there. Then we've got things like Intelligence. OK, so this is a David Schwimmer vehicle, Ross from Friends. Very different character. He comes over to the UK in this. It's written by Nick Mohammed, who stars with him. It's all about the MI5. But he comes over to show us just how the Americans do it. This is quite an exciting one. We'll actually be chatting to David Schwimmer, so we'll be talking about this next week.
Oh, wow.
Be able to show you some bits and pieces. But that's been signed up for a second season as well. So, yeah, next week we get the first season, but the second one is already lined up. And there's loads of new stuff.
Interesting, but it's interesting, isn't it, that there is this sort of commitment to something even before that first season's out. I think this is going to work. We need a bit of commitment.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need to get into these things because often when a first season, it takes you a while as the audience just to kind of know the characters and know the tone as well. Because quite a lot of the things we've got coming up are fantastic comedies. One of which stars Billie Piper. I Hate Susie. This is one of my top picks. I cannot wait to see this. Now, the trailer is so naughty, we couldn't find a bit that was safe for TV at this time of the day.
What's it all about, then?
So, Billie Piper is a young starlet whose account gets hacked and compromising pictures of her get shared around. And she kind of comes to terms with that, comes to terms with being known by the public and how to deal with it. I think it described it as, you know, she goes through the different stages of shame, guilt, devastation, you know, understanding, coming to terms. I mean, it sounds like a normal Friday work at Sky to me. But this one looks really exciting, and she's also involved in the production as well. Maisie Williams as well, Game of Thrones star. She's coming to us. 2 Weeks to Live, another black comedy.
Well, interesting, of course, because Billie Piper and Maisie Williams were both in Doctor Who.
Oh, this is a very good fact. I love this.
Not
Maybe
at the
we're
same
collecting
time.
the Doctor Who stars. Who next?
Yeah. 2 weeks. Tell us about 2 Weeks to Live, because that sounds quite interesting.
2 Weeks to Live. So that stars Maisie Williams and also Sian Clifford, who you'll know from Fleabag. She plays Fleabag's elder sister.
Oh, right, yes.
So they come over there. It's kind of based on a black theme. So they move over from the wilderness of Scotland into the UK to hunt down the killer of Maisie Williams' father. She plays a character called Kim Noakes. But they end up being hunted themselves. Now, that sounds super dark, like it's a drama, but actually it's black comedy. I think there's a quote in it, you know, if you want to have fun, don't forget your gloves and a gun. You know, it's a bit quirky, a bit strange. And I think anything with Sian Clifford, there's going to be hope. It's going to have a little bit of a Fleabag touch in there.
But it's interesting, isn't it? Because when it comes to these new dramas, you can't just churn out the ordinary anymore. There's so much high-quality material out there on all these different platforms that everything's got to have a little bit of an edge, hasn't it?
And to be a bit different, because let's face it, there are so many things on, there's so many different channels, you know, you can't just stick to one. People will flick if they don't like it. So you're right, it has to have a bit of an edge, something a bit different. And if people like it, they will keep coming back. And as we've seen, things will get second and third seasons, even if they've not aired yet.
Now, I haven't had my card from you, but it is Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is. Happy Valentine's Day to both of you.
Thank you.
But by way of a card, we have a wonderful P.S. I Still Love You, which is out on Netflix now. Now, that is the second in the trilogy of To All the Boys I've Ever Loved. This is wonderful. Everyone gets very excited about this. I think we've got a clip we can show you, but it's just perfect for Valentine's Day. It's a bit of a rom-com, bit of a teenage romance, a bit schmaltzy.
Oh, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
So who's this guy you're dating? His name is Peter, and he and Large Demon would be together present for a meet because he didn't even know she existed. But I mailed out a secret love letter she wrote for him.
Can I talk to you?
Technically, she wrote 5. Anyway, they started fake dating to make his ex-girlfriend jealous.
She went nuts.
And cover up Large Demon's real crush. Then everything got all weird, and they started real dating. They're totally real girlfriend and real boyfriend, and they are adorable. That's cool, actually.
You saw the lovely Noah Centineo in there, who became a massive heartthrob after the first film. Lana Condor, who was the heroine of the piece. And it came out in 2018, and it was kind of on the wave of Asian cinema just taking hold, because Crazy Rich Asians came out, this came out at the end of the same week. And it was just such a nice change to see, you know, how often do you see an Asian American heroine? Not very often.
And I Still Love You for everyone, or is it teen audience?
I think
will it
it will
appeal to?
primarily be a teen audience, but I also think it's cold outside, it's Valentine's Day, and it's good fun, isn't it? A bit of light-hearted American schmaltzy fun, and there's still the third one to come. It's a trilogy, so you know you've got to get in now, ready for the third one.
Quite right, Bethany. Good to see you. Thank you very
you.
much indeed. OK, as Bethany said, it is cold outside. Let's get all the details for you from Kirsty.